Okay, so a funny thing just happened because we were just doing the film scoring thing. Is right when we wrapped up, I got a text for a film scoring job. So I thought I'd just share with you what kind of a typical thing looks like when somebody in your cohort of community reaches out to you to do something. Typically they throw out money up front, free or whatever. This is a $300 deal, and the film idea is 2 to 5 minute. 2.5 to 3 minute journey. And the film types, it's mostly still photos, shot around the Toronto area. It's one actress, who else is in it? And the big thing is the deadline. Now in film, it's a little different than music production. Friday, December 2nd by 2 p.m. That's a big thing that you have to remember. I try to always get in way earlier because post houses and people who are dealing with the mixing factor, with the Foley and the sound design and the score and the dialogue and the ADR, all that stuff is a whole different team. It's good to give them a lot of room to breathe when it comes to time limits, because film stuff usually comes into very, very hard markers. And then they go into what the story is about. It's about a woman and there's a boyfriend shot in the POV style. They're in restaurants. Here's what the actors do. And then there's the ending of the film, giving the basic outline of what's going on. And then, what my primary role would be, doing the sound score. If you're open to it, you could do a little editing and mixing of that. It'd be great to have somebody who knows what they're doing when it comes to Foley. They're starting to reach out on different aspects with a stretch of that money they're offering you. That's pretty typical. Let me get a bit more than what is worth it. But that's the general gist of it, And then you can look at that as email or text. I'd get a lot of text, and make your decisions from there. But that's just a general idea.
And are they telling you what instrumentation?
No, not at all. Like I was explaining to Greg behind the camera earlier when this text came in. The bigger jobs, the $2,000 jobs, the $5,000, the $15,000 jobs, the ones that take a long period of time. There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of hands in the cookie jar who are going to say a lot of different things. So you don't have as much freedom, even though you have more money. I prefer to take these little low-end hanging fruit jobs. You take 10 or 15 of these $300 to $500 jobs, you have a lot more freedom. I pull out my steel, I get to play with a bit more, I get to do more experimenting, and normally the timelines are a little bit more forgiving. The bigger the budget, the bigger the money, the harder the deadlines are. For my category of mics that I travel with in a mobile kit, these are what I call my oh shit mics. I can put these anywhere. They won't break. Drop them in water. I'm not going to care about them very much. They're all relatively cheap and within $50 to $100 used, or a pawn shop or something like that.